As a drill, if you guys want to practice the way you have your collar together, so we put the hands together, being off center, not too close to each other, not too far either. We here just to practice the dynamic and the technique of counterbalance, which is we both go back, then we control each other with the weights going opposite.
Just a tip, make sure the stand's in between and not bring it too close, because sometimes collars a little and that doesn't work. So keep the hand in the middle.
Because the whole idea is to understand how we support each other with the body weight. Remember not to let the hip be like this, also not like that. The hip is not straight, it's a little bit forward, but not too much, right?
It's not intentionally rotated.
So there we put it together the classic way, which is leaders first, doing a suspension and putting the folder in one leg. Then we need to set the counterbalance, leaders stretch your arm, and it's important that you hook your right hand around the follower's shoulder blade. That's how you want to hold the follower.
So right now I already got very firm on my lat, so I bring it down. It's not that, and it's not full, because then the little will lose me.
Exactly.
So it's just activating down, open your scapula. Yeah, fancy.
The leader's right hand is on the side. It's definitely hooking over there. It doesn't matter what direction, right? So then with the classic one, we set there. Then the leaders you move around your foot, the right foot is sharing the axis with the follower's right foot. We are not shuffling the right foot as a leader, right? The intention isn't to slide that foot over there, because that limits what I can do. I need to keep stepping. That's one of the ways. The other one is leaders walking around. That's a great way to do too. If you feel that it's easier for you, then use that as well. Right? For me, Kadu, it feels easier if I'm facing there and keep stepping sideways.
Followers, don't set the armrest as your default leg positioning, because on our social dance we don't have space for that. Let's be realistic. And sometimes not even on your deck with your Berlins you have space for that. Yes, you can do that right away. I like attitude, so it's an intentionally bent leg position. And if you don't even have space for that, just bring it in, or bring passe, or bring in front. Yes, or over here.
Then the one we chose to do today with the techniques exactly the same, just the entry and shape and exit is different. So we did from the basic step, similar to when we do postozine. I transfer my weight back and I need to feel leg contact, which is the inside part of the leader's leg, touch the inside part of the follower's leg. Then once I have that, I will rotate first the upper body to the right side. The reason why is because then my follower will take that step. So this leg is free.
I still feel it on my right leg, not in between. Okay?
Then what I do, I slide the right foot a little bit forward to take that leg out of the way.
And transfer the weight.
Once I do that, there's a suspension to make sure it's clear for the follower that you want to be in one foot. Because if you don't, sometimes the followers will just step backwards. Then you can continue. Once you have that, leaders, your right hand, it must be on the right side. If the leader's right hand is this guy here, is on the middle of your back, you can't hold it. So you need to hook the hand over there. Same way the follower needs to put the weight, but now to the right side. But I'm hooking over there. Then I move like I did before.
We use that usually the here as the default for this one.
To exit, I keep off axis, take one step on the right foot, go in front, grab first, then we continue. Obviously not stopping, this one's short. Fully, we do. Raise it, then we grab, shift, find the counterbalance. When you decide where you sit, take a step backwards, sideways, or circular, something like that.
So just one more thing for followers quickly. Remember that we talked about the inner tie of the leg, especially the standing leg. Don't let it rotate in. Yes, keep fighting on that leg to stay turned out. And both legs turn out because you want to keep the beautiful lines that you have. Point your foot in any position. Every time your foot get out of the floor should be pointed. There is no question about that. Yeah? You can never bring your leg up like this. Please don't. Yes? You can do those. straight, but then I bring it around. So read a little, just to.
Yeah.
And then, sorry, just one more thing. Sorry. It's to remember to lean to the side. And the other thing about the arm and the colors was also, as I said, be very firm. But of course, that if you feel very safe with the leader, the leaders are holding you super well in this counterbalance. I don't necessarily need that in the end at all. Now I'm holding a bit here just as a support for the positioning, the direction that I'm facing. And that hand I'm not using, but sometimes you might need to use, so be ready for that. Okay?
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you,
See you guys.